Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. From Memorial Park here in Rutherford, New Jersey, the St. Mary Gales, looking for redemption from last year. They're taking on in-town rival, the Rutherford Bulldogs. Hello, friends, and welcome to St. Mary Gales Baseball here on Surge Sports, presented by Higher Level Healing. Jack Rizzo here with you today for a big game here in the National Division between St. Mary's and Rutherford. The Gales 7-1 on the season. Their one loss coming last Saturday against St. Joe's. They have gone back on track, though, with back-to-back wins over Woodridge and Sea Caucus. They're going up against Rutherford, the reigning National Division champions, and they swept St. Mary's last year. Beat them 6-2 at Tamlin on the middle of April, and then about a month later they came here and they lost 13-3 by way of the Mercy Roll. Rutherford takes the field. It's the junior Chris Joya, who faced the Gales twice last year on the mound. Pitching, very good pitcher, 1 ERA on the season through a Sea Caucus last week. Really tough pitcher to go up against. So it's going to be a challenge for the Gales. He played very well against them both games he pitched last year. Junior pitcher back for the football team here at Rutherford, taking over for, got a lot of shoes to fill. Van Weber, who was here before him, University of Albany in upstate New York to play football, D2 school. And Rutherford, yeah. D1, yeah, D1, I think it's Division 1. Yeah. Yeah, so, it's certainly shoes to fill, but Rutherford won a third straight NJIC title for football before losing in the state playoffs. Chris, though, actually got hurt, during the season, so they were on a backup quarterback, but not too shabby in baseball either, the Rutherford team is. Lost a lot of talent last year. Alex Gomez, probably their best player, their catcher, he left, graduated. He is now at the University of Old Dominion in Virginia playing baseball. You had a couple other guys leave as well. So a lot of new players for Rutherford this year, but still pretty good, sitting right around 500. They've struggled at points in the season, but when Chris Joy is on the mound, that's really when they've been at their strongest. Meanwhile, for St. Mary's, it's Adam Lopez to the mound today. His last start came 6 days ago against Lyndhurst. He was the winning pitcher in that game, pitched 5 innings, only gave up 2 runs, and we are ready for action here. So Chris, the senior catcher for St. Mary's, and the Kane baseball commit, Kyle Watson, to lead off for St. Mary's. Kyle off to a great start this year. So Joya's first pitch of the game is down low for a ball, and we are underway here from Rutherford. Kyle Watson off to a very strong start this season, showing so much improvement at the plate. Oh, by the way, Elijah Weintraub not here with us today. He'll be back on Saturday for the game against Cranford. That's 3 games in a row for them. Here today against Rutherford, tomorrow at home against Glenrock, a game that just got added this week. Should be a great game. And then Saturday against, lower on the volume, or? No, I'm giving you a signal. I got it now. I got it. Okay. And then Saturday at home against Cranford. Ooh, that's going to be a big game. 2-1 to Kyle Watson here. 9-on-9 at the plate. Foul back into the netting. It's 2-2. One thing to note is that they're playing on a different field this year than they did last year. Last year they played on the field located diagonally from us, but I guess that field is doing some work, so they're playing on this field this year. We did have some rain earlier today, so the field not in perfect condition, but the game is still on. Watson goes. He throws him out for the first out. It was hit well by Watson, but Henry Hui was in perfect position, and that's the first out of the game. So 1 out for the Gales as Watson grounds out to second for the first out. And that will bring up the left fielder, Josh Moreno, who's batting today. up from where he's hit. He's mainly hit cleanup this year, but he is batting second today. Excuse me. High fly ball deep to right center field. That is deep, but it looks like they're going to have some room to make the play. A long way, and he makes the catch. That was not an easy play. Way out into right center field, but Josh Moreno flies out, and that's the second out. So the Gales fit 2 balls well, but Rutherford's defense in perfect position to make the play. 2 outs, nobody on. And here comes Blaze Conti to the plate. Now, Blaze has actually been in a bit of a struggle lately. He did go 0 for 4 his last game, but he's still having a great start to the season, though. He does have 3 home runs, 5 doubles as well. So, extra base hit machine has a ton of power. Not a very short fence here in left field, so he could hit one out towards us, potentially. Strike, 0-1. Rutherford in their very dark navy blue today, same areas in the royal blue. Gales looking for some redemption here against Rutherford. They would like it. It's funny because Rutherford, same areas, in-town rival, but this is the first time that they're playing them in any sport in the 2023-2024 school year. They did not play in football, did not play in basketball. Last year they did play basketball in the Dennis Gregory Classic. St. Mary's won that game. Demir Stone, of course, was the player or the MVP of that game. Last year in I believe they're Group 2 or Group 3, I forget which one, but they lost to Hanover Park, I believe, in the state playoffs. Line out to right field. That is deep. Coming over as the right fielder, and did he catch it? He did. Wow, Rutherford with 3 great plays in the field in the first inning, and Chris Joya, not the way he was looking for, but a 1-2-3 first inning. Rutherford coming to bat, bottom of the first. Wow. Oh, that's. Yeah, there is no music. All right, welcome back, everyone. The Gales went 1-2-3 in the top of the first, but they hit 3 balls well, though. Rutherford just made some really nice plays in the field. So, leading off here for Rutherford, the outfielder Andrew Erickson, sophomore, cracked out to center field, but right at Diaz, he's got room, and there's the first out. So both teams are hitting balls well here early in the game. The defenses have just been positioned perfectly. And again, this field is tough because the boundaries are really questionable, but both teams are doing a fantastic job so far getting their defenses positioned right. 1 out, nobody on for Rutherford, and that will bring up number, I can't tell, 4. That's it, 4. This is another sophomore, Alex Tran, at the plate. Adam fires one down low for ball one. See what kind of strike zone the umpire has today. Last time Adam pitched, the umpire was calling a lot of pitches left and right, not a lot high and low, though. That's a strike, 1-1. Adam's last game came Friday against Lyndhurst, a win. Gales came back in that game. That was a tough game. Lyndhurst is they're a good team, and they'll play them, and they'll be challenged again when they play them in May. But for the Gales, it's been a lot of road games to begin the season. They've only times they'll play at home the next 2 days, but they'll have no home games next week because next week's gonna be really quiet. They only have one game scheduled for next week, and it's Tuesday at Pompton Lakes. Bobby will be there for that game, unless they add games, because the Glen Rock game tomorrow they did add just a few days before. That's high. I believe it's 3-1 or 3-2. I'm not sure. 3-1. Yep. Yeah, no scoreboard. 3-1. Chopped foul, full count. Gales are looking for some redemption against Rutherford. And they got swept by them last year. Lost 6-2 at home in mid-April. Then about a month later came here with the National Division title on the line. And they lost 13-3 in a mercy rule. That game was ugly. The first game, the umpires had some very questionable calls. We all remember that. But the second game was just bad. Got him. Good pitch by Lopez. And he has his first strikeout of the game. 2 outs, nobody on. So good job by Lopez. Came back from 3-1 down to strike out Tran. So 2 outs, nobody on for Rutherford. And that will bring up the number 3 hitter. It's going to be I thought it was a lefty. It's a righty. What number? 1?
1, yeah.
That is Henry Hui at the plate. And he cracks one out to deep left field. And Moreno, though, has got some room. He's there. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Adam Lopez. Going to the top of the second. No score. Wow, okay. Did not know that. Top of the second here in Rutherford. Both teams went down 1-2-3 in the first. Albert Maldonado leads off for the Gales. And I think, did it hit him? It did. No, it didn't. He threw it behind him. 1-0. I thought it hit him. I guess he moved out of the way, though. So, wild way to begin this second inning. Both teams hit the ball well in the first, but the defenses were perfectly positioned. Rutherford particularly made some really fine plays. I think it's 2-0 on Maldonado. Albert, terrific ball player. Still trying to figure it out on the mound, but at the plate, he has been something else to begin the year. There's a strike, 2-1. Well, the umpire is very loud with the strike call, so we shouldn't have any issues with the counts today. So it is a 2-1 count. Good showing here from the Gales. The Gales faithful has really shown up well throughout this first part of the season. That goes off the netting. It's 2-2. Fouled off the netting, so 2-2 now. A lot of new players on this Rutherford team this year. A couple of returners, but a lot of new players, especially at the plate. Swing and a miss. Down goes Maldonado. Fastball from Joya. He's got his first K of the game. So 1 out. And that will bring up the revitalized Bradley Higgins at the plate. Brad's off to a great start this season hitting. He loves going to right field, that's for sure. Brad's also had he's also recorded saves in each of the last 2 games. So Brad swinging a hot bat and pitching really well on the mound. Grounded up the mound. Joya off the mound to field it. He throws to first, and he got him. Nice play by Chris Joya, realizing that was his ball, and he makes the play for the second out. So 2 outs, nobody on. 5 up, 5 down for Chris Joya, and that will bring up the designated hitter, Sebastian Santana. Usually hits leadoff, but batting 6th today. Strike 1. I believe Santana leads the team in walks to begin the year. Usually he plays the outfield, but DHing today with Adam Lopez not hitting, just pitching today. And he threw that one up and it hit him. And that'll send Santana down to first base. So,
I thought it hit the bat, actually, but we'll wait far.
Yeah. So Santana gets hit. Are the umpires going to come together? Nope. So Santana's hit by the pitch. So that's the first base runner for the Gaels. And here comes fresh Monty, Alex Almonte, that is, to the plate. Junior transfer. Good start to the season for Alex. Good speed on the base pass with Santana. See if he swipes a bag here. Well, feels like every run in this game is extremely important with 2 really good pitchers on the mound for both these teams. So it feels like any run today for either team is going to be really important. There goes Santana, and it's hit out down the... So Santana was in motion there. See if they do it again. Now, the way this field works is you can't see it, but down the left field line, there are 2 lines. The line closest to where Bobby and I are, that's the fair ball line. Then the line next to it, if the ball is hit to the left of that, then it's out of play. You can't make a catch. Yep. Something they do here. They don't really do it at any other stadium, but they do it here. It's interesting by Rutherford. Strike. Yep, strike 2. Oh, good pitch by Chris Joya. Got him right down on the outside corner. Santana still at first. Good speed. Neither team with a hit yet in the game. There goes Santana down to second. The throw was in time, and I think it was strike 3, so the inning is over. I believe they called strike 3, so that retires the side. Couple strikeouts for Joya in the second. No score going to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second here in Rutherford. No score. Adam Lopez back to the mound. Struck out 1 in the first. Retired at the side. In the dirt for ball 1. I believe that is number 15 on Rutherford. I don't have a 15 in my roster, so I'm not sure who that is. It's a ball. I believe it's 2-1. First of 3 games in a row for the Gales. Tomorrow against Glenrock. Saturday against Cranford. Big games for the Gales. Late here in the week. That's outside. 3-1. Gales with 9 games in 12 days. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, was their only day off all week. Monday through Saturday, 5 games in 6 days. There's a strike, 3-2. Now that the Gales played Rutherford, they have officially played every team in the National Division here in the season. They have beaten every team in this division so far, trying to keep that going here against Rutherford. Payoff. Ball 4, and the Bulldogs have the leadoff man on here in the second. So get at bat there, and leadoff man on for Rutherford. So good start to the inning for Rutherford, and that will bring up the starting pitcher, Chris Joya. He's got a chance to help himself out here. Gales like a double play here. Gales turn a double play to end the Sea Caucus game on Tuesday. High for ball 1. Strike 1. Softball is playing just a couple 100 feet away from us today, here in the same complex at home. They are off to a great start in the season. They are ranked top 10 in North Jersey. Of course, a lot of transfers, new coach. They're off to a good start on their season. It's a cold one here in Rutherford. It's in the high 40s, cloudy, and it doesn't help that we're right by the Passaic River, or whatever river this is. I'm not sure. Down the left field line, that is a fair ball down the line. Extra bases for Joya. Going to third is the runner. He's going to be held there. So it's a double for Chris Joya. And Rutherford has second and third and nobody out here in the second. So tough start to the inning for Adam Lopez. First 2 on for Rutherford, second and third, nobody out. That one looked like it just stayed fair. It looked like it actually hit the line on the fly. So it's the first hit in this game for either team, and it's from Rutherford's starting pitcher. So second and third, nobody out. Same area, they're going to bring the infielders in all the way, maybe looking for a bunt. Swing and a miss, nothing in 1. Ball got to the backstop, but again, small backstop here. It's going to be hard for a runner from third to break to the plate. Lopez in a situation where he needs a strikeout here. No force play here with runners only at second and third. Ball 1. We'll see how this bottom of the lineup does for Rutherford. Again, a lot of new players this year. But they have had the Gales number the last few years in baseball. Line drive. Lanaya makes the play. The runner will score, and they get the out at first. So into score comes 15, and it is 1-0 Rutherford here in the second. So it is the Bulldogs who break first again. Every run here matters because, again, their pitcher threw a no-hitter in the last game. So any run matters here. Now Joya is at third, still just 1 out. The Gales are going to bring their infield in all the way. So not giving up a run here at home plate. Can't really blame them considering. And the bunt was down and it's fouled off ball one. Or fouled off strike one, I'm sorry. So Joya still at third. One run is in here for Rutherford. It's 1-0. We don't have a scoreboard here, so I guess the umpires or whoever is here is keeping score in their head. Outside ball one. Good showing here from the Gaels. Softball, again, playing just a couple hundred feet away from us against Rutherford as well. Fouled back into the netting. It's 1-2. So chance here for Lopez. Again, could use a strikeout here. And now, interesting that the Gaels are they're gonna bring their infield back now with 2 strikes. Yeah, we'd be very surprised to see them try to drop down a bunt with 2 strikes. 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did go. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Adam Lopez. That's a big one. So now 2 outs. Runner still at third. Now the Gaels can for sure bring their infield back. Number 11. Okay, let me see if I have an 11 here. So 1 run in here for Rutherford. This is the senior Bobby Else. I think that's how you say it. Played up high ball 1 from Adam Lopez. So 1 run is in here for Rutherford in the inning. Again, every run counts in a game like this. But I think the Gaels would be pretty happy if they only got out of this giving up only 1 run. Rutherford did have second and third and nobody out, but Lopez falls behind 2-0. Again, a busy schedule for the Gaels here. At least the last few weeks have been busy. I believe that's a strike 2 and 1. I don't really. It's hard to tell. Sometimes it's hard to tell what these umpires are calling, but. Strike, and I think it's 2 and 2. I think that's the count. It's either 2 and 2 or 3 and 1. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. It's okay. See if Adam can get out of the inning though. Runner still at third. He got him. Strike 3 called. Side retired. Good job by Adam Lopez. Rutherford at second and third and nobody out. They only get 1 run in, but it is 1-0 Bulldogs going to the top of the third. All right, well, try to get that run back. Bottom of the third, or top of the third, I'm sorry. 8, 9, and 1 for the Gaels here. In the top of the third, it's going to be Ray Lahara to lead off. Now, Ray is batting right-handed, but he's been practicing hitting lefty. He does put a ball in play here and hits it to the right side. Hui in the hole. He makes the play, 1 out. So Joya continues to roll. Still hasn't given up a hit yet. I mean, well, he didn't give up a hit again. It's been quite a while since the last time that Chris Joya gave up a hit in a game. So, 1 out, nobody on. And here is the starting pitcher from last game, Yandel Ortiz, one of just 2 lefties in the for the Gales. Ball 1. Good call, Bobby. The NBA and Stanley Cup playoffs are beginning this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks will play Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon, the Rangers will play. So it's a good time right now to be at Madison Square Garden. See who wins. It's gonna. What? Yeah. Strike 2. Joya really has got it working right now. Gales still looking for their first hit of this game. 2-2. Gales are very patient at the plate. That's one thing you cannot take away from the pitcher. They draw a lot of walks, but still trying to think the bottom lineup still trying to figure it out a little bit, but full count. Ooh, Rutherford, they thought that was a strike, but the umpire calls it outside. It's a full count. That's what you want to do if you're St. Mary's. You want to try to drive up the pitch count as much as possible. Make the pitcher really work for it here. 3-2 on Yandel Ortiz. He got him. 2 outs. So that's 3 strikeouts now for Chris Joya. Back to the top of the lineup. Up for the second time. Grounded out to second his first time up. Gales still looking for their first hit in this game. Rutherford has 1 hit. Gales have 0. Ball 1. Finding out Rutherford's 1 hit came from their pitcher himself. Both pitchers really have it working here today. It's 1-0 Bulldogs here in the top of the 3rd. Be a great time for Gales to hit a home run out here to left field in this really short fence. And every run counts in a game like this. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. It is pretty chilly out here, but we're making it go up the middle. And the shortstop deep in the hole, and he slips. The throw. Kyle Watson has an infield hit. And that is the first hit that Chris Joya has given up in, at least 2 weeks, I think, because he threw the no-hitter. Hit of the game, an infield single by Kyle Watson. The shortstop, Gumas, slipped a little bit, trying to make the throw, and I think that probably disrupted it. Might have had a chance if he handled it smoothly, but it's an infield hit for Watson. And now here is Josh Moreno. Josh hit a ball well to right center his first time up. Right fielder made the catch, but if you can hit one in the gap now, you can probably score Watson from first. Blaze Conti is on deck. Josh looking to make a play here. Ball 1. Again, the Gales playing in their royal blue today. Rutherford in their navy blue. Josh standing in. There goes Watson from first. The throw down. Not in time. So Kyle Watson steals second. That's the Gales' first stolen base of the game, and Watson swipes the bag. And now the Gales have a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. So anything in the outfield now would... Josh trying to get the run back here for the Gales. Swing and a miss. 2-1, I believe. Watson at second. 2 outs. Joya looking back at him. In the dirt that gets away. Watson could go down to third. Catcher hesitating to make the time. Good base running by Watson again, and he's now at third. So Kyle Watson with some really good base running here. Had an infield hit, but with good base running has now ended up at third base. And, well, now he'll be running with 2 outs. So any hit would pretty much score a run here. So it'll be a good time for Josh to do it. But we're going to have a mound visit here first. So the coach is going to come out. We'll see if this is just a visit or if there's an injury concern. I think it's going to just be a visit. It's been mostly smooth sailing for Chris Joya here, but He's got some trouble on his hands. Watson is at third. Still 2 outs. And Josh hit the ball well his first time up. Hit one well to right center. The outfielder trying to get position here. Josh has had some really clutch hits, and they're going to play him over towards right center, so the gap wide open in left center. Josh does like to use the opposite field. That's fouled back. 2 strikes. Blaze Conti is on deck. Rutherford will have 9, 1, and 2 in the bottom of the third. Oh, just got a piece of that, Moreno. Bobby, what highway is this behind the field? 21. Yep. As you can see the cars going by. So I-20 or Route 21 right behind. Yep, right behind us. You know, when we were in North Arlington, you could see Route might actually be the same highway actually. Line drive right to the first baseman side. Lucky, well, the Gales continue to hit the ball hard, just right at the defenders. No score, or 1 for going to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third here for Rutherford, 9, 1, and 2. The Gales they nearly broke through in the top of the third. Watson got on with 2 outs. Whoops.
I've used my card tomorrow or Saturday.
How do I fix not realize he was saying. Thank you. All right, we got to turn the mic back on. Or is it on?
It's on. It's on.
All right, so an infield hit there for as Higgins was off the bag. Actually, I don't know if they're going to give an error on that. I don't really know, but Rutherford's got the leadoff man on, and you're back to the top of the lineup here. Gales will have their big hitters coming up in the top of the fourth. Blaze Conti, Albert Maldonado, Bradley Higgins will be due up. Pick off to first. No play. Bradley Higgins is playing first base today. Blaze Conti over at third. They've switched between those two positions. We've also seen Bradley Little second short. Bunt play, Lopez is going to have to go to first with it, and he gets it for the first out. So the bunt is successful. Down to second base goes number 8. Runner in position here with 1 out. Trying to get the defenders lined up. So here's Tran at the plate for the first time up. Runner at second, 1 out. Lopez is going to throw behind. He's got to be careful. You don't want to throw that into center field. Each team with 1 hit. Rutherford with 2 hits in the game. The Gales hit with 1. And they're going to go out and check and make sure the player's okay. Yep. He is good. Getting Route 21 right behind us. Getting a lot of rain, some rain earlier today, so the field not in perfect condition. But the defense has done, both defenses have done a great job in the field so far today. Runner at second, 1 out. Runner dancing off. And that just missed. Ball 1. They'll think a pretty good pitch, but they had not called. Good showing from the Gales today. Left field creatures have come for the game today. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's a good pitch by Lopez. Don't want to give up a run here if you're the Gales. Keep this a 1-0 game. Curveball. Just missed. 2-1. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good pitches by Lopez, but not getting the calls from the umpire, who doesn't really like the wide call. He's going the high and low pitches, but not really the outside pitches. 3-1 now. Dangerous situation for the Gales. You got some dangerous hitters here for Rutherford at the top of this lineup. 1 out. Bottom of the third. 1-0 Bulldogs. High pop-up on the infield. Who's going to get it? Maldonado and now Conti calling them off. Blaze makes the catch. Oh, it's a tough play. And Conti makes it for the second out. That's a big out for the Gales to get. So Adam, who was struggling in that bat, battles back and gets the out. So now 2 outs. Runner still at second. And that was a tough play to make for the Gales. And now that will bring up Henry Hui, I believe, the second baseman. Yep, Henry Hui is up. He is 0 for 1. Runner still at second. Adam trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Curveball down low for ball 1. Quite a lot of action here at the complex today. The softball team again playing not too far away, and there's a lacrosse game happening on the football field. Beautiful sports complex here. Massive sports complex here in Rutherford. 2-0 now. This will be the Gales' only visit to Memorial this year. They'll play Rutherford again in May. Last scheduled game of the regular season, but that could change if there's any more games added before the playoffs start. Strike 1. Yeah, it's a good pitch by Lopez. Bobby liked it too. You like that? That's what Kirk Cousins says. Love Kirko. Now on the Falcons, should be interesting to see what they do. Center field, this ball is going to be down for a base hit. That's going to score a run, and it's going to be an RBI single, and it's 2-0 Bulldogs. So the run scores, it's 2-0 Rutherford. So an RBI single to right center for Henry. It's 2-0 Bulldogs. So now a runner at first. And looks like the sun is starting to peek out a little bit here. It'd be unfortunately be right in our eyes if it did. So I'm kind of hoping it stays away. But 2-0 now, Bulldogs. They have a run here home in this inning. Gales have their big hitters up in the fourth, so they'll have an opportunity to do something big in the next inning. 2-0 Rutherford. Again, Lyndhurst was up 2-0 as well before the Gales came back. Yeah, 2 outs. 2 outs. Sun comes out, runner at first. Yeah, it is right in our face, though, so I'm not kind of actually hoping it stays away. And the dirt, nice stop by Watson, but 3-1 now, I believe, with Chris Joya, who has the only extra base hit in this game for either team, on deck. Adam trying to get out of it. 3-1. Wow. The NFL draft coming up next Thursday, April 25th in Detroit, Michigan. Eli and I will be live for it. Once again, our coverage begins at 7:45 right here on Surge Sports TV. And we're going to have lots of special guests. We'll be live pretty much until the very end. We'll be live until the very last pick is made. It's going to be a fun night next Thursday. We are super excited. It should be interesting to see who team has a first-round pick. You see a lot of trades where teams won't have one, but pretty much every team has one. And Rutherford now has 2 base. That's a walk by Lopez. And that's 2 outs now. Or there has been 2 outs, but now there are 2 runners on it in a 2-0 game. And we're going to get a visit here. Good visit by the Gales. This is a good visit here. So I don't know which coach that is who's out there to visit. I think it's Coach Willie out there to visit. With pitching coach. Coach Willie out there to visit with Adam. Rutherford will have a little meeting at third base as well. So tight situation here. Adam trying to get through this inning. Here in the bottom of the third, it's 2-0. And Chris Joy has come into the plate. He is 1 for 1, had a double right down the left field line. When they played last year, he went 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a home run. So he has not been the Gales' best friend in these games, safe to say. Chance here, 2 outs, runners on first and second. And try to cut back at the lead a little bit. High fly ball down the left field line. That'll go out of play. Well, it looked like it was hit better than it actually was. It's out of play. Some fan will go out and get it. See if they return it to the field or not, but 0-1. Oh, I kept a foul ball last year. So sorry. Bag. It's a fair ball down the line. That's going to score another run. And that's going to be another extra base hit for Joya. Runners will be at second and third. So it's 3-0 Bulldogs now. Wow. It's been a rough inning for Adam Lopez and the Gales. It's 3-0 now. And now you have runner. Man, a hit here would make it really tough for. Runs would be really, really tough against the pitcher they're facing today. So you really cannot give up any more runs here. They gotta get an out here. 2 runs are already in the inning. Man, this is a bit of a rough inning for the Gales. Trying to get out of it. Got to get out of it now. Not give up another run. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Gales will have Conti, Maldonado, and Higgins up in the top of the fourth. You're gonna need some more runs now. Down 3-0. Fouled back. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Fouled back. Batter stays alive. Trying to finish it off, and again, a three-run deficit feels like a massive difference compared to a 5-run deficit. So 3-2. Oh, it hit him. Oh no. Runner goes to first, and 2 strikes. That is exactly what you didn't want to do. And now the bases are loaded. What'd you say? Yep. Yeah. Nobody has been warming up for the Gales. So clearly they are really relying on Adam Lopez to go far in this game. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, you've got a very busy schedule, and every pitcher is pretty much every pitcher on this team has pitched at least once in the last couple of days. Ball 1. Oh, well, you don't want to hit this batter, otherwise that'd be a run. This is been a rough inning, and Kyle Watson's going to come out for a visit. Good visit here, I think. Two and zero. Ball 4, and that'll force in a run. That'll make it a 4-0 game. And here comes Coach Nigel out for a visit. Oh, maybe somebody was warming up and we didn't see. Are they going to make a change here? They might. They're not going to, so yes they are. I'm sorry. All right, so Adam Lopez is coming out of the game. Not the start he was looking for. Only goes 2 2/3 and gives up 4 runs. Yeah. Oh. Well, Bradley Higgins, who he's pitched the last 2 games. So a little interesting that he's the first one out of the bullpen, but yeah, it looks like they're going to get Brad in this game and try to have him get the final out. It was 1-0 with 2 outs, but Rutherford has had quite a few straight has had a multitude of base runners in a row, and it's 4-0. This has been a disastrous 3rd inning for the Gales. Well, you could go back to the play at first base to begin the inning when Higgins was ruled off the bag. If he would have been on the bag, the inning would have been over. He might have been on the bag. Maybe the umpire just made a really bad call, but it's not exactly the ideal scenario for the Gales with Rutherford's pitcher again having not given up a run. Just give his first inning in about 2 weeks. But the good news is that maybe with this inning being so long, maybe that'll disrupt his mindset to the mound. but Bradley Higgins is going to get some warm-up pitches in. Not the again. The Gales were really wanted revenge Rutherford for the 2 games last year. They still play in May, but this is just been a rough start to this game for St. Mary's. They are down 4-0. We don't have to go off. I'm just gonna take a break. Yeah, we don't have to go. All right, back for the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 Bulldogs. They still have the bases loaded. Bradley really trying to just get out of just finish this inning. 3 runs have come in for the Bulldogs, and this is not the scenario that the Gales were hoping for. To the backstop, but again, the very short here, so it's ball 1. Oh boy, this is turning. Yeah, remember this is the first. They have 3 games. They have 2 more games in a row after this, so they don't exactly have much time. They'll have a lot of time to rest next week, but I don't know if they're maybe just really exhausted. And it's 2-0 now on Higgins. This is not looking good for the Gales. Gales will be at home tomorrow against Glen Rock, presumably as long as the umpires show up. And then Saturday they. Strike 1. Unbelievable. 6-0 Rutherford. The Gales have walked in 3 runs in a row. It's 6-0. The inning continues. It was 2 outs, 1-0. They've scored 5 runs all with 2 outs. This is quite something, folks. That last one was pretty close, but they called it a ball. So that's 3 straight walks by the Gaels pitching staff with the bases loaded. And finally, the inning is going to come to an end. 5-run score. It's 6-0 Rutherford going to the top of the 4th. I mean, well, it's the top of the 4th. It's 6-0 Rutherford. They scored 5 runs, all with 2 outs in that inning. The Gaels are trying to start the comeback, and that's a good. I mean, that is. I guess it's one way to stop them, and help. Yeah, we'll see if being. I mean, Joya was off the mound, was not pitching for a good part. Hour with how long that inning lasted, all the visits, the pitching change, all the pitches taken. So we'll see if this disrupts Chris Joy. But Blaze Conti is on to lead off the inning. Gaels looking to break the ice first. They're down 6-0. Albert Maldonado with the plate. Foul back. 0-1. Yeah, you're right. That was a good pitch to hit, but he missed it. Two. Bradley Higgins is on deck here. Albert down in the count 0-2. He's already struck out once today. Flied out to right. That'll go out of play. Still 0-2. Really big news yesterday, I believe, when it was announced that Bill Belichick is going to be a guest analyst on the Pat McAfee show for the NFL draft next week. That's going to be really cool, seeing the analysis from the greatest head coach in NFL history. I can't wait for him to ramble about an offensive lineman from Hofstra University or from UMass or something for 10 minutes and I remember he took a guy from Lenore Ryan in the second round a couple of years ago, but that player's turned out to be really good, and he's just got a big contract extension. Kyle Duggar, that was. Yeah. Watch, he's going to talk about some kicker from Southern Illinois that he really likes. Line drive into right center field, the base hit. Conceal pulling at second. The Gaels have the first 2 on here in the 4th. Good start to the inning for St. Mary's, and Albert with a good at-bat there. Well, the second baseman nearly made another good play, but it just got over. You knew one of those bounces was going to go the Gaels' way. So, the Gaels have the first 2 on here. top of the fourth for Bradley Higgins. Brad trying to redeem himself after walking in a couple runs on the mound. Fouled back. 0-1. Did he hit it or did he miss it? Yeah, I think. The Stanley Cup playoffs are pretty much set, at least in the Eastern Conference. The Rangers will take on the Capitals in round one. My voice just cracked. The Hurricanes are going to play the Islanders for the second straight year in the first round. Over in the Atlantic, fly ball out to right center field. That's going to drop, base hit. Conti had to hold up, so he'll go to third and stop there. The bases are loaded. 3 straight hits for the Gales. Conti, Maldonado, and Higgins have all reached here, so bases loaded for Sebastian Santana. So yeah, the playoff matches: home field, home ice Rangers, Hurricanes Islanders, home ice Canes, and then in the Atlantic Division, going to be Florida, the winners of that division, against who are they playing? Florida and Tampa Bay. So battle Florida. What?
Where the Whalers?
The Islanders.
Whalers.
Yeah, the Hurricanes. That's where they were.
All right,
Yeah, see. Yeah, see, I know. Yeah, I've got yep, hockey relocate. There's a lot of teams in hockey that relocated. The Devils were relocated from Colorado. They used to be the Rockies out there. It's funny when the Devils wear Colorado's third jersey, even though they play in New Jersey. Well, we've got, speaking of relocation, the Arizona Coyotes played their final game last night in Arizona to Salt Lake City this upcoming season. So hockey in the desert is officially done. Still don't know why they went there in the first place, but safe to say that Arizona. What?
Utah is kind of a desert too.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's colder out there though, and Salt Lake they also only have one major sports team to support them more. I don't think the sorry Coyotes, there's no way you're getting more support than the Cardinals, the Suns, and the Diamondbacks. Ball 1 to Santana. Oh, Chris Joya in a bit of trouble here. Bases loaded, nobody out. This is a great opportunity for the Gales to get back in this game. Wait, 5-0 or 6-0? I'm trying to make sure it's 6 because I'm not sure. It's 2-0 on Santana. Joya's lost the strike zone here a little bit. He's given up 3 straight base runners. 2-0 on Santana, who's very patient at the plate, and he throws it behind him.
Oh.
Nope, threw it behind, but it's 3. Way to hit the bat.
Hit the bat. Foul ball.
Foul ball 2-1. Yeah, that was gonna be 3-0. It's 2-1. Oh, that's a break for the Bulldogs. My goodness. Rangers, the President's Trophy winners this year after Boston won it last year. 3-0. Or so Santana trying to walk in the run. Questionable calls by these umpires. 3-1 on Sebastian Santana. Gales trying to break through. Here it comes. And that hit him. I think that one hit him. And it's the Gales are on the board. 4 straight base runners to begin the inning. Into score comes Conti. And it's 6-1 now. The base is still loaded, nobody out. Did that hit him or was it ball 4? Hit him. So Santana got hit by the pitch. It would have been ball 4 anyways, but he got hit. So here's Fresh Monty at the plate. First pitch swinging goes the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in to score. Going to third to C1. He's going to be held up there. And the Gales keep the line moving. An RBI single for Alex Ambanti, and it's 6-2. Base is still loaded. All right, here we go. And we're going to get a visit here for, what did you say? So we're going to get a visit here. We'll see what it does here. See if Chris Joy is coming out or if he's gonna just mound visit. Let's see. Well, bases are still loaded here. I don't think they're taking him out. He was pitching well before this inning, so I think this might just be conversation trying to reset his mind. But as I said, maybe them not being on the field for so long maybe like messed up his mindset.
You got a cold day, like you said. He sat for a while. That's what happens in baseball.
Well, actually, no, he wasn't sitting because he was actually on the base pass for most of that time. But
yeah, but he's not using his arm.
Yeah, so he's in a different mindset than his pitching one. So here's Ray Lahar at the plate. Oh, Ray, this would be a great time for him to break out and drive in a run here. We'll see if he bunts. He's like the bunt, but he likes to bunt, but I don't know. If I were him, I think he should swing away here. You got a struggling pitch. Takes ball one, or he could just take pitches. That works too. Well, this is after a strong inning from Rutherford. It's been a little different here. The Gales have 2 runs and the bases are still loaded, and still nobody's been out yet. You've got the Yandel Ortiz on deck, and then you're back to the top of the order. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. Yep. No swing. 2-0. This is wow. This has been a completely completely different inning for the Gales. Bases are still loaded. Nobody out. That's a strike. 2-1. Well, the umpire didn't miss that one. 2-1. Torres at third. Santana at second. Monty at first. Oh, big swing and a miss. 2-2. Ray was going for it all there. This is a big. Chris Joya still looking for the first out here in the fourth. You've got the number 9 here, Ortiz on deck, and then back to the top of the order. And there is the first out as Lahara down swinging for the first out. Yep. So that's 1 out. Yep. So here is Yandel Ortiz, who started the last game. One of the 2 lefties in this lineup. Or wait, actually, oh no. I guess that's Andres Baracho who's hitting, actually. Never mind. Yeah, because it's a righty hitter. I guess it's Baracho, so I guess they're going to pinch hit here. Or they're going to, yeah, I guess they're going to put Baracho in and take Ortiz out. Or maybe Ortiz, no, because he pitched the last game. But now a big one for Chris Joya, but unless Rutherford gets a double play here, the Gales will have a chance with the top of the lineup in this inning. And Kyle Watson, we know, could do a lot of damage. First, it is Baracho on deck, or at the plate right now. And we're having, I don't know if we're having an issue here or if, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the umpires are doing, but I guess we'll have to see. It is starting to get a little colder here. Been playing for about an hour now. The game was moved. Bobby jinxed it when he said this was going to be a fast-moving game, so thanks, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. They always call me out for my jinxing, so I'm going to call Bobby out for jinxing now. Ball 1 on Baracho. 1-1. Oof. You gotta put one of these balls in play. Well, the Gales can tie. They can tie the game up with 1 swing. Oh, did it hit him? It did, and that'll force in a run. Torres comes in to score. Everyone else will move up a base. So Baracho, the pinch hitter, comes in to score. Bases are still loaded, and the Gales are, back to the top of the order with Kyle Watson at the plate. And I believe that's now going to be it for Chris Joya. I think that's got to be it now. And let's see. Are they going to take him out? Let's see. Well, the top of the order is up for the Gales. They have 3 runs home in the 4th. This is back to a 3-run game after the disastrous 3rd inning. It looks like they're gonna leave. Yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving Chris Joya here in the game. They are really relying on him to get these final 2 outs. 6-3. So 3 runs are home here in the inning. 2 of them have been by a hit by pitch. One of them was a single, and now Kyle Watson back to the top of the order here. Again, a fly ball could get it in a run here as well. Just don't want to ground into a double play. And Blaze Conti is on deck. Ball one. Ooh, that's a tough take by Watson, but he took it. Oh, Blaze Conti is on deck. This is Gales are really, they've got a great chance here. This has been a rough inning for Joya. Fly ball out to right, shallow right. That might get a run in. Runner makes the catch, tagging at third is Santana. He will score on the sac fly by Kyle Watson. It is now 6-4. 4 runs home here in the inning for the Gales. And you still have runners on first and second, so it's 6-4. That is the second out of the inning, but a productive one for Kyle Watson. So no result in that at bat. He'll get a sacrifice fly. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. Josh Moreno was on deck, not Blaze Conti. I'm sorry. Josh has got a chance. He's hit the ball really hard twice today. Lined out to right center, hit one hard to first base. Josh with a lot of power. Again, one swing of the bat, and the Gales could be in front now. Joya, he's still looking for the final out of this inning. Ball one. Wow. This interesting. The umpires. Yeah. Oh, swinging him. Oh, that was in the dirt. The ball got behind, but the runners smartly do not move up. That's a good job. Runners do not want on the base pass to end this inning. 4 runs home here for the Gales, man. Every run that Rutherford scored in that third is just showing how big it was because of how good of an inning the Gales have had. Josh would love to keep it going. He's in the can. Oh, that one missed too. 2-1. Wow. Wow. Are these must be makeup calls from the game last year? Yeah. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it for sure. I mean, if you're gonna throw it right down the middle and you're gonna call it a ball, might as well take it. Anyways, 2-1 at the count on Moreno. Runners at first and second. 3-1. And again, Blaze Conti is on. Uh-oh. This is ooh. We've got a chance here. Got a chance here. 3-1 the count on Moreno. Good hitters count here. 6-4. Rutherford is in front for now. But 4 runs for the Gales here in the fourth. This has been a long inning. Pickoff try. And did they throw it away? No, they stopped it on the infield. I don't really know why you're trying to pick off the infield. If you throw it, again, there's 2 outs. Let the runners take as much lead as they want to. Two outs. Yeah, 2 outs. Nope, 2 outs. Strikeout and a sac fly.
Oh, yeah, sac fly.
Yep. 3-1 to Josh Moreno. Here it comes. Strike 2. Okay, so that one he did call a strike. He finally, yeah. But now with the full count, the runners will be in motion here from first and second. 3-2, 2 outs. This is a big pitch here to make to Josh Moreno. Here it comes. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That was outside. That was outside. Bases are loaded for Blaze Conti. Now that pitch was outside. I can tell that was outside. The other ones were closer. That was outside. So the bases are loaded for Blaze Conti. Man, what a time this would be for Blaze to break out of the little slump he's in right now. One swing of the bat. You know, it would be a great time for a grand slam here, Bobby.
I think a 2-run double.
That works too. Oh, I got under. I popped it up. Is that going to go out of play? Yes, it will. Oof. That was that was close. Six to 4. The Gales have 4 runs home here. Still two outs. Bases are loaded. Man, this is quite the opportunity for Blaze Conti. Would love to drive. He could drive in 2, potentially 3. Line drive towards the gap in right center field. Center fielder, oh, he makes the play. Side retired. But a good inning for the Gales. They score 4 runs. Rutherford stays in front 6-4. But we're going to the bottom of the 4th, but a good inning for the Gales. 6-4, bottom 4 coming up. Oof. All right, bottom of the 4th here, halfway through. It is 6-4 now. Rutherford, the Gales, 4 runs. Top of the 4th. They nearly had 3 more when Blaze Conti lined out to right center. Rough start to the inning for Bradley. Find the strike zone. Don't want to give the runs back here. Come on, Brad. 3-0. Yeah. Or I guess it was 2-0. I don't. I missed the first pitch, so but I think it's 3-0 now. Oof. Come on. Ball 4. Wow. Ugh. Man, you do not want to give the runs back here, but I mean, I'm very surprised to see that Bradley's back out here. He's pitched the last 2 games. I usually don't question Coach Nigel's decision making. I think this one though might be a little bit.
He doesn't pitch that much, though.
What?
He doesn't pitch that much.
I thought he was gonna start tomorrow though, potentially. Well, leadoff man on, Henry Hui at the plate. Ball 1. Oof. Please don't give these runs back. You cannot give these runs back. Higgins has I don't think he's thrown a strike in this inning yet. Throw back did not get him. Yeah, he got somebody down there in the bullpen. I can't imagine that Chris Joy is coming back. Man, he really got roughed up. Could have been 3 more runs, but the center fielder made just an incredible play. 2-0. Man, it's a strike zone. Yeah, the Gales the Gales might need to get somebody warming up too. All right, got to throw a strike here. There it is. Never mind. Never mind. It's the umpire. What else is new? I think if Brad walks him here, I think Coach is going to go out for a visit. There's a strike. There you go. It's 3-1, I think. Yeah. 3-1. No Jack Snacks today, so sorry. There's ball 4.
Guy got like a Yankees strike zone there. Small.
First 2 on for Rutherford. I think they should go out for a visit with Brad. Has not been able to find the strike zone here.
Look at the umpire too. He's just calling pitches small.
Well, no, a lot of the pitches have been down and up. I could see from here. I have a pretty good view of the strike zone. First 2 on here for Rutherford. Love a double play here. Strike 1. Good showing here from St. Mary's here. More fans than Rutherford has. How about that? Ball 1. Yeah. Bobby said this game was moving quick. It's been these last 2 innings have probably taken probably about an hour or so, I would say. Well, again, you can't. Well, actually, no, there are lights here, so you can play after dark. Oh, foul back. 1 and 2. That was a pitch to hit, but he did not. Came up empty. 1 and 2. Did I forget to turn it on?
Nah, just lost your Wi-Fi for a second.
Oh, okay.
Keep talking like you're doing a game.
Yep. 1 2. Ooh, Brad stepped off. It's 2 and 2. It's still 2 and 2.
We're back.
All right, good. Again, softball playing here today. Lacrosse playing. Everybody playing. Boys volleyball is playing in North Arlington. The golf team is playing. I forget who they're playing. I think they're playing Garfield. I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, we have a. You didn't know that? You didn't know we had a golf team? Yeah, we do have a golf team coached by Coach DC, who also coaches the girls volleyball teams. Got him. Foul tip, strike 3. First out of the inning. That's a big one for Bradley Higgins. The Gales will have 4, 5, and... Gales will have the middle of the order due up in the next inning. Maldonado, Higgins, and... Who's the 6 hitter? Santana, that's it. So, 1 out, runners first, second. Here is Chris Joya, who's 2 for 2. Couple doubles. Driven in, I believe, 1 run, but this is you don't want to let him get on base again. He's 5 for his last 5 against the Gales, all for extra bases. Swing and a miss, 1 and 1. That was a home run. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. 1 out, yes, 1 out. Yep. Bradley trying to pitch his way out of a jam here. Strike 2. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, the fans are not happy. Obviously, that was right down the middle. Goodness. Umpires, man, they're just not very good. There's a strike. Okay, maybe that one looked inside, and they called that a strike. It's 2 and 2. This game is so weird, guys. Like, this is honestly probably one of the strangest games that I've ever done before. Two to Joya. Really need a strike. Brad really needs an out here. 3 and 2. We'll see if they put the runners in motion here. Runners at first and second. Don't want to walk him here and load the bases. Don't want to do that. It's a 2-run game. Gales have the middle of the order due up in the 5th. 3-2. High pop up on the infield. Should be infield fly rule. The batter is out. And Maldonado secures it for the second out. That's a big out for Bradley Higgins as he gets Chris Joya to pop out. And finally, the Gales retire him. Oh man, he's been a nightmare for them the last few seasons. 2 outs. Runners still at first and second. Good job also by Maldonado to secure that in the infield fly. That should have been infield fly rule, I think, right? First and second still, 2 outs. Ball 1 by Higgins. Rutherford's got a couple pitchers warming up. I'm not sure. We'll see if Chris Joya goes back out there for the 5th. I can't see it. I mean, man, he had a really rough last inning, and the Gales could have the lead if the center fielder didn't make an incredible play. High fly ball deep to right center field. Almonte's got room though. Alex makes the catch, side retired. Good job by Bradley Higgins. First and second, nobody out. Rutherford does not score. It's 6-4 going to the top of the 5th.
Work hard.
All right, am I on? All right. Top of the 5th inning here in Rutherford. Bulldogs still lead 6-4. New pitcher for the Bulldogs, Andrew Erickson, number 12. Gales will have the middle of the order due up here. Maldonado, Higgins, and Santana. Albert Maldonado is first, 1 for 2. Strikeout in a single. Outfielders playing deep for Rutherford. Ball 1. Ball. Oh, wow. Okay. 2-0.
That's more like a pro level
Uh,
trainer.
yeah. Now, if you guys remember the last game for St. Mary's, the game against Sea Caucus, if you guys remember the play at home plate when the batter from Sea Caucus ran right into Kyle Watson, we didn't know this. The runner from Sea Caucus was thrown out of the game. Uh, Coach Nigel had come out and argued, and then the runner was thrown out of the game, I guess for interference or for endangering the catcher. It's 3-1 now. Gales are playing at Glenrock, or at home against Glenrock tomorrow, we think, and then Cranford on Saturday at home as well. 3-1 to Maldonado. That's ball 4, and the Gales have the leadoff man on here in the 5th. So good start to the inning for St. Mary's. And the tying run will come to bat now, and it's Bradley Higgins at the plate. Strike 1. What'd you say?
Look how deep he is.
Yeah.
Maybe doubles. Look like.
Yep. Pickoff try. No play. Safe at first. Albert's got good speed. Gales have already stolen a couple of bases today. Bradley's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Through the breaking ball first pitch, 0-1. The Rutherford outfielders are playing very deep here. Their defense has played spectacular, and now they're going to come in. They're going to come in now a little bit. And that's in the dirt. Down to second base goes Maldonado, and he is in there safely. Good base running by Albert Maldonado. He's got good speed, as we mentioned. He's a big guy, but he's got good speed there on the base pass, and he is down to second, runner in scoring position for the Gales. Gales coach is giving some base running advice. Bradley can drive and run in here with a base hit. Loves the right field. Up the middle. Shortstop, tough hop, he's got it. Throw to first, low throw, scooped out, 1 out. That's a good job, though, by Maldonado going down to third base. And now the Gales have a runner at third with less than 2 out. Let's see what the Rutherford outfielders are going to do here and what the infield is going to do. Interesting to see what the defensive replacement's going to be. Let's take a look. So Higgins grounds out for the first out, but a productive out. And now here is Sebastian Santana at the plate. He got hit by a pitch his last time up to drive in a run. Maldonado at third. Yep. Looks like the infielders are going to play the outfielders are going to play pretty far in, I guess. And the infielders are going to play. Are they in? The infielders are they in? No, they're like halfway, I think. The infielders are going to play halfway. Yep. Well, I think we haven't really seen much of Santana's hitting because he walks so much, so it's hard to figure out what kind of hitter he is. Line drive, base hit in right field. Well, there's the kind of hitter he is. Into score comes Maldonado, and it's an RBI single for Sebastian Santana, and it's now 6-5, Rutherford. So the Gales have scored 5 unanswered here. An RBI single for Sebastian Santana going the other way, and the Gales are only down by 1 now, still just 1 out here in the 5th. Still plenty of time left in this game. And again, they cannot call the game because of the sun because we have lights here. So now the Rutherford infielders are going to play, or the outfielders are going to play like normally. They were so deep before. I can't believe how deep they were. I guess for Albert, because I guess I just realized how good of a hitter he is. Throw to first, Santana back there safely. Still just 1 out here. Well, it's been a tale of 2 games here. It was all Rutherford to begin, but then Chris Joya got roughed up in the 4th. The Gales scored 4 runs, nearly had 3 more, and they've scored 1 here in the 5th. Oh my goodness, ball 1. Where are these pitches, Bobby? This This is like the weirdest strike zone I think I've ever seen in my life. But we'll take it. We will take it.
At least he's being consistent.
Yeah.
That's the important thing too.
Ooh, swing and a miss. 1-1. Alex does have a home run this year. That was against North Arlington last Wednesday. Very short fence here in left field. This could be a potential possibility. Obviously, Bobby and I would have to duck out of the way, but ground ball up the middle, and second baseman will go to first with it in time for the second out. But Santana down to second. The Gaels have a runner in scoring position here for Ray Lahara. And the outfielders are going to come back. Are they going to come back? Yep. They're going to come back to kind of where they were before. Ray Lahara has not had a good start to the season, but he's got a big chance here. A base hit could drive in a run, and you've got good speed at second with Sebastian Santana there. It's a cold one here in Rutherford. It's only getting colder as it starts to get later in the day. Strike one, fouled off. Ray looking to drive in a run here. Sebastian Santana at second. Drops down the bunt. Catcher off the mound of field. They got to be careful. Don't throw it away. And he gets the out at first to retire to the side. But the Gaels score one more as Santana with an RBI single. It's 6-5 going to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the order here for Rutherford in the bottom of the fifth. Bradley Higgins back to work. Strike one. Well, all the momentum right now is in favor of the Gaels, who have scored 5 unanswered. They scored 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. They still have got 2 more innings, and they have all their best hitters coming up. They've got 9, 1, and 2 in the top of the sixth, and then again you've got guys like Blaze, Albert, still waiting down there as well. This is a really deep lineup, and the Gaels could pull this off. This would probably be I would probably say their best win of the season. But again, they still have to come back, and you still got to keep Rutherford from scoring runs, obviously. It'd be interesting to see who'd be available after Brad in this game. Maybe Blaze, but I'm not 100% sure. 3-1. Ugh. All right, well, Brad started the first 2 innings rough, but he finished strong. Let's see if that's going to happen again here. Again, the Gaels, this is their first of 3 games in a row. They'll play tomorrow against Glen Rock, as long as there's umpires, obviously. And then Saturday against Cranford at 11 a.m. That's ball 4. Leadoff man on for the Dogs. The Bulldogs.
Joey's good at pitch.
Huh?
Joey Javas's good at pitch. He hasn't pitched since
Monday.
North Arlington.
Yeah, but he pitched against Woodridge, remember? That was him who pitched against Woodridge. Yeah. He threw like 90 pitches, though, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Blaze.
Oh, Blaze is safe for the big gun.
Yeah. But, like, if he needs to close, though. Fly ball down the right field line. That is a foul. Oh, foul ball. Oh, that's a that was a close one. So the leadoff man on the 7-hitter for Rutherford reaches against Bradley Higgins, who is back out there for his 3rd inning of work. Again, all the runs given up in the inning, all the runs scored by Rutherford were all charged to Adam Lopez. There goes the runner. Throw to second. Did they get him? They got him. Oh, what a throw by Kyle Watson to second, and Maldonado put on the tag, 1 out. Boy, that is a big-time play by Kyle Watson, who we know has got a cannon. That's the first time we've seen him show this year, and there is 1 out in the 5th. Wow. That wasn't even close. The runner was a dead duck at second base. He's out by like 20 feet. That was a, oh wow, that was a cannon of a throw. My goodness. Not sure what softball's been doing. Can't see what they're doing, but I don't know. They're off to a great start. They have 1 loss against Weehawken, who is very good at softball. Oh, okay, that's a ball too. Okay, I can't even say I'm surprised anymore. It's just what I'm gonna. It's just the way this umpire is, I guess. This umpire work for the major leagues or something. This is a very tight strike zone, and then there's pitches that nearly hit him that he calls a strike. Ball 4. So Higgins has walked back-to-back batters to begin this inning, but there's 1 out because Watson threw out a runner at second. So back-to-back walks for Higgins. He's walked, I believe, 5 now already. It's been a rough game for Brad, but just trying to keep the Gales in it. Don't want to give a run back here. The number 9 hitter is coming up. See if he bunts, maybe. I guess we'll see. Get great showing from the Gales. Oh, pickoff move. And they got back safely. Almonte comes in a little bit after the coaches trying to shift their defense. Oh, boy. How great would a double play be here to end the inning? Now, all the outfielders are going to come in a little bit. Ball 1. Oh, nice stop by Watson. Man, he's something else behind the plate. We know how good of it. I mean, he's a good hitter, but defensively, he is something else. That's for sure. You know, it's not easy being a catcher. That's for sure. I would say it's probably one of the toughest positions in all, let alone baseball and all of sports to play. Catcher, maybe like a goaltender in hockey, and
A goaltender in lacrosse.
oh yeah, yeah.
You got a cue ball coming at you at 80 miles an hour. That thing's hard.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, hockey though, you have like a really small puck coming at you at like 90 miles an hour. Well, no, actually, no. Ices are warmer now, actually. The hockey players actually say they, like, sweat on the ice now because of how much gear they have on. It's like ice temperature's like the warmest they've ever been. Yeah. Hockey is awesome, though. We love hockey. Matt Rempe, Rangers GOAT, fights everyone. Love him. Stadium Series was fun. That's why I went to that. So did Eli. I went to the Rangers game, obviously. That was a good experience. They really had a home run that weekend because there was really no other sports going on. And that was the perfect time for hockey to shine, and it sure did. 2 great games, great atmospheres, great concert the first night. Swinging a ground ball. And line out double play. Yes, line right to Conti, made the throw to first, double play, inning over. Top of the 6th coming up, 6-5, Rutherford. All right, here's the chance for the Gales. 9, 1, and 2 due up in the 6th. Yandel Ortiz will be first, followed by the top of the order with Watson and Moreno due up in this inning. Ball 1. Boy, how big would it be here if the 9-hitter can get on for St. Mary's with the top of the lineup coming up again. Again, all the Gales' dangerous hitters will get at least one more chance here. The Gales have fought hard. They were down 6-0. They scored 4 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. They got a chance here to do something special. I hear some cheering down at the lacrosse field. I guess somebody scored a goal. I don't know how many goals are scored in a lacrosse. I don't really know how that stuff works, but what'd you say?
I'm with you.
Yeah. Grounded to first. Tough play for the first baseman, but he makes it. Pitcher covers, 1 out. So Ortiz retired for out number 1. And now we are back to the top of the order for the Gales, starting with Kyle Watson at the plate. Outfielders are going to back up. They might as well just stay back here because Gale, you got all the power hitters up now for the Gales. Top of the order, Kyle Watson. He is 1 for 2. Had a single in the 3rd, and he has a sacrifice fly. He's got an RBI. Ball 1. Interesting game from the umpire. I mean, this has been a very tight strike zone, I would say. But it's, other times it looks like there's pitches that almost hit the batter, and he calls it a strike. And it hit him. It hit him, and that'll put Watson on first. And the Gales now have the tying run on base for Josh Moreno. And they're going to shift, and predictably, Rutherford is going to shift their outfielders over toward right center, I would say. So here comes Josh, tying run on base. He's the go-ahead run at the plate. Josh has hit the ball well twice today. He's 0 for 2. He's lined out twice, and he's also walked once. In the dirt, ball 1. Blaze Conti is on deck. Pick off to first. Watson is back safely. Good move by the pitcher, but Watson back safely. I believe that's why. I don't think they pinch ran for him. Leadoff man on. St. Mary's. Josh Moreno at the plate. 1-0 count. Watson at first. Grounded. Through. Down the. No, foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Up. That was close, but they called it foul. 1-1. That probably was a run if they called that fair. Yeah. Oh man, the umpire's been a little interesting today. Probably would have been pretty far away from the plate. That's all we'll say. Josh hit it hard, just did not get the just did not hit it fair enough. Blaze Conti is on deck. Nobody out here in the inning. Watson is the tying run on the plate. He stole a base in the last inning. We'll see if he does it again. Moreno is the go-ahead run at the plate. 2-1. Oh, ball got behind. Watson is going to second. He'll go there without a throw. And now the Gales have the tying run in scoring position. So, Moreno still at the plate. He's in a 2-1 count. Watson is at second on the, I think it's going to be a stolen base, or a wild pitch. No, because he didn't break until the pitch got behind. So, probably a wild pitch. I don't think it's a pass ball. 2-1. Fly ball out to left, or popped up on the infield. I'm sorry. Who's got it? The first baseman does. 1 out. Oh, that's a big, big out for the pitcher. And now, here's the Gales' chance. It's Blaze Conti coming up to the plate. Well, Blaze is in a slump right now, but boy, this would be the perfect time to break out of it. The outfielders are going to come pretty much back to where the wall is here in left field. Pretty much going to go as far as they can. They are very deep here. And never mind. They're gonna give Blaze the pass. They're gonna intentionally walk Blaze Conti. So now the go-ahead run is on base, and that'll bring Albert Maldonado to the plate. Yeah, they intentionally walked him. No. Well, now it's a chance for Albert Maldonado. Well, he's had a lot of big moments here early in the season. This would be the biggest moment, though. Ball one. Bradley Higgins is on deck. Blaze is so good that nobody wants to face him anymore. They just all walk him intentionally. Albert has a home run this year. He's also a doubles machine. Any double here, the Gales could potentially take the lead off of. Line drive, right center field. That's going to be down. Base hit. Watson's going to be waved around third. The ball is bobbled in right center field. Watson's in. Conti's going to come around third. The Gales are going to take the lead. Oh, how about that? The Gales have come back from down 6 runs. They've scored 7 runs in the last 3 innings, and they now lead 7-6. A 2-run double by Albert Maldonado. The ball cannot be handled in right center. It's 7-6, and the Gales still nobody out. My goodness, what a come! It was nothing in the 4th inning. Can you help me?
Eli is.
Oh, I got it.
Eli's comment there, like, oh, it went down.
Yeah. Well, the Gales they didn't look like they had much life in the 4th inning, but 7 runs down, or 6 runs, grounded foul, 2 strikes, and yep, they're gonna. Blaze Conti is gonna warm up in the bullpen. I got it right again. I'm so good with my predictions. So Blaze is warming up. I don't know if Brad's gonna pitch again. He's thrown a lot of pitches. He's pitched in each of the last 3 games. Line drive, right field, base hit. Yep, base hit. Here comes Maldonado around third. That's in the gap. Maldonado will score. Bradley Higgins with an RBI single, and it's 8-6 St. Mary's. Bradley Higgins continuing to just be a hit the ball to right field, and that's probably like his 10th hit of the year to right field. It is 8-6. Still nobody out in the inning. What a comeback by the Gales. This is quite something. Yep. And who's it gonna be? It's gonna be C1. Nigel liked that call. He told me yesterday. He like played me back of saying C1 and he loved it. He thought it was it was so funny. Man, Bradley Higgins, what a clutch hit there. Again, there's still nobody out in the inning. And now Sebastian Santana will come to the plate.
So, Jack, a little update. My hot coffee is now iced coffee.
So sorry. No, no outs. Nobody's out. Oh wait, no. One out. Yeah, I'm sorry. One out. I think there's one out. I'm pretty sure there are 2 outs. Yeah, I think Ortiz was out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 out in this inning. I'm sorry, so I said no outs before. There's 1 out, but only 1 out though. Still runner at first for Sebastian Santana, who had an RBI single his last time up. Pick off to first. They did not get him. Man, this has just been a total meltdown for the Bulldogs these last 3 innings. Grounded to the right side. Hui is there. He's going to go to first with it, and he gets it for the second out. Third out. Okay. I There were two. Okay, I don't know. I guess I missed one of the outs. All right, well, I guess I lost the count. But anyways, the inning's over. But the Gales lead it 8-6. They scored 3 more runs in this inning. It is 8-6, going to the bottom of the 6th, and it looks like Blaze Conti is going to come out to pitch. Bottom of the 6th. Bradley Higgins is back out there for another inning of work. First pitch, fly down the right field line. That'll go out of play. The Gales, with an 8-6 lead, they scored 3 runs there in the top of the 6th. They lead for the first time today. Bradley Higgins is back out there. We saw Blaze Conti warming up before. It looks like he might close this game, depending on what Rutherford does here in the 6th. You know, they've had some chances the last few innings, but Bradley Higgins has gotten out of some tough jams. Bradley's been asked to do a lot today. I mean, he came in the 3rd inning. He's had to work really hard today, but he has kept the Gales in this game. So, I mean, sure, the rallies have been great, but you got to give a lot of credit to Bradley Higgins, who also had a big RBI in that last inning to get an insurance run. So it's a 2-run cushion right now. But again, Rutherford, a dangerous team. They can come back at any time. Line drive down the left field line. That is a foul ball. Ooh, just went foul. Yeah, that went foul. I could tell. I didn't. Just went foul by probably about a foot or 2. So 2 strikes now. That would have been extra bases. We've already seen Rutherford did a couple down there. Joya had a couple of doubles down that way. And wow. Okay, that missed. Full count. Bobby's got his arms stretched out, wondering where that pitch was. Same feeling. Where was that pitch? Again, the umpire very tight. Calte, base hit into center or left center field. Runner will hold it first. He's got a leadoff single for Rutherford. Good start to the inning. We'll see how early. I don't know. We could see, maybe we'll see Blaze come in like the middle of this inning if Bradley continues to struggle. That's a good way for Rutherford, though, to begin this inning. St. Mary's will have the bottom of the order due up in the 7th. Almonte, Lahara, and Ortiz, excuse me. Rutherford, though, they've got the leadoff man on. Now the tying run is at bat. Bradley trying to work through this. You love a double play or love a ground ball double play. Higgins got one turned behind him in the game against Sea Caucus that ended the game. That one is in the dirt, blocked by Watson. Man, Kyle's had a well, he's had a great season behind the plate. And he's had a great game today behind the plate. Of course, again, great day here. Cold, but it's a good day. Softball, not sure what they've done yet. Not sure if they won yet or not. They've played Rutherford. I'm not sure if the game ended or not, but again, softball ranked 8th in North Jersey. We're, I think, 10th, right, Bobby, for the baseball? 10th or 12th? So, yeah, I think the Gales are 10th here in North Jersey. St. Joe's is 5th. They played St. Joe's well Saturday. Did not win, though. Ridgewood is up. Ridgewood, I think, is 2nd, and we play Ridgewood. We're supposed to reschedule a game with them. And then who's number? I think it's got to be Bosco at 1. And we're gonna get a visit. Are we gonna get a visit here? I think they might make. Are they gonna make a change here? Let's see. Is Coach Nigel gonna come out? Yes, he is. I think Blaze looks like they're gonna bring Blaze Conti into this game. That's what I'm expecting here. So Nigel coming out, and I think Blaze Conti is gonna get the ball here. Yep, has not grabbed the ball yet. Let's see. Well, Bradley's had to fight really hard today, but he has done a tremendous job keeping the Gales in this game. And did they make the change? They did not. All right, so Brad's gonna stay out there. Love to see that from Coach. Love to see that he has the confidence in his players. So it's gonna stay. Brad's gonna stay in the game. Leadoff runner at first for Rutherford. Still 2-run game. Rutherford, of course, they could come back if they wanted to. Brad trying to get through this. And he's had to fight through a lot. Again, he's been working hard. He pitched Monday. He pitched Tuesday. He's pitching again today. Strike. Oh, that's a good pitch by Higgins. I believe there's 2 strikes now. That visit messed up my count of the strike because it was in the middle of the at-bat. Outfielder's playing about halfway. Pickoff try, and they did not get him. Brad's got a nice move over there. A nice quick move to first. Again, not easy for right-handed batters to have a good pickoff move. I remember last year, Isaac Young, of course, the senior, who had a great year for the Gales last year, was their ace pretty much. Started the state championship game. He had a very good pickoff move. Full count. All right, so game not over yet. Bottom of the 6th. There's still plenty of time left here for Rutherford. We'll see when Coach decides to pull the string and bring Blaze in. Strike 2. Strike 2 by Higgins. Brad trying to get the out here. This would be a big out here for Higgins to get. Two-strike pitch. Grounded the other way. That's going to go through. A base hit. Monty to play at first 2-1.
Sorry, do you know what inning it is?
6th inning. So the first 2 are on here for Rutherford, and that's going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate. And let's see what they're going to do. And Nigel's come out of the bench, and is he going to come out? He is. All right, I think we're going to, looks like we're going to, yep, looks like we're going to have a pitching change. I think now we're going to see the change. Yep. All right, so Blaze Conti is going to come in for Bradley Higgins. Well, Brad worked hard today. He did a good job keeping the Gales in this game. Had to fight really hard through a lot of adversity, and he did a good job for most of it. So I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming he's going to stay in the game. Yep, he's going to play 3rd, I think. And Blaze Conti is going to head to the mound and try to get these final 6 outs with the tying runs on base. Well, the softball game is over. Not because we don't know the score yet, but we saw a couple players walk by, so we know the game is over. Hopefully we won softball. What? Yeah. All right. We're gonna let Blaze throw a few warm pitches. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Gales lead 8-6. Rutherford. All right, Blaze Conti has entered the game. First game he has pitched since last Friday against Lyndhurst. He is looking to get the final 6 outs here. Rutherford has the first 2 on here in the 6th. Dangerous situation for the Gales. First pitch from Conti and the dirt ball 1 to Henry Hui. So back to the top of the lineup here for Rutherford. Dangerous situation. Oh, wow. Okay. Two and 0 to Henry Hui. 3 and 0, and the runner get when. Oh man, runners will go to first and second base. Oh, don't throw it. Do not throw it. Okay. It's 3 and 0. The runners have moved up. Oh man, now a base hit could tie the game. Man, you cannot let this game get away from you. You've already come back down by 6. Please do not give them the lead right back. It's 3 and 0 to Henry Hui. Blaze Conti, he's got to throw a strike here. He has got to throw a strike. Bunt down, strike 1. I mean, this umpire is also at a really questionable strike zone, I would say. We'll see if.
It's not questionable. It's just very small.
Yeah. We'll see if the button is down again here. It's not. Popped up. Infield. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? It is the first baseman. Oh man, that is a big out for the Gales. As Hui pops out, the runners do not go anywhere. So it's second and third now, 1 out. That's a big out for Blaze Conti. As Hui pops out to first, 1 out here in the 6th. So 1 out now. Bottom of the 6th. Tying runs are still in scoring position, but that was a big out for Blaze Conti to get. Still a 2-run lead for the Gales, 8-6. Ball 1, Watson with another good play. Does that mean if you say like we mercy them, does it mean you beat them or you lost to them?
That's how they used to. I didn't hear the.
Yeah.
That's how they used the word.
Fly ball could get a run. Fly ball could get a run in here. Basic could tie the game. Blaze in a position where he needs a strikeout. Okay, I missed. I think it's 3-0. It was 3-0 though to the last batter as well. So Blaze just gotta figure it out. Well, Gales having a 2-run lead is big here. Again, Basic could tie the game. You do not. Again though, you do not want to give the lead back here. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Uh-oh. So the bases are loaded. And let's see who's coming up. What number is that, Bobby? At the plate? Can you see? All right. 9, I think? Yeah. Yeah, 9. Okay. Yep, dangerous. Yeah, he hits 5th, though, so that's kind of weird. Dangerous situation here for St. Mary's. Chris Joy, who already has a couple. Oh man, that was a home run swing. 0-1. Well, Chris Joy has already had a couple of extra base hits in this game. The bases are loaded. 1 swing of the bat, and Rutherford could be right back in front. Blaze has got a battle here. 1-1. Again, a walk would bring in a run. You don't want to do that. 1-1. Oh, Blaze, he throws so hard. You could hear the glove from all the way out here, like how hard he throws. But it's 2-1. Got to be careful here. Got to be careful here.
We got a big crowd here. We got a big crowd watching.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Appreciate all of you.
Right.
Strike two. Oh, good pitch by Conti. It's 2-2. Joya has 2 for 3. He's doubled twice and he's popped out. Still just 1 out. Bases are loaded for Rutherford. 2-2 to Chris Joya. Time will be called. That's a good time call, I think, there. Big at bat here. 6th inning again. There's still one more. This game has gone forever, it feels like. Feels like we've been here for like the whole day. 2-2. Fly ball right center field. That is going to be caught by Diaz. The runner will tag and score. So it's a sacrifice fly for Chris Joya. And it's 8-7 now. But there are 2 outs in the inning. So productive out there for Chris Joya. The run scores. It's 8-7 now. This is quite some game. So, but there's now 2 outs. It's 8-7. This game has really been. This has been a thrilling game. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. So the tying run is at second. The go-ahead run is at first. Bottom of the 6th inning. Blaze Conti trying to put this inning to bed. Strike 1. That one we knew. Oh, you see though, Bobby, how big that insurance run was from Brad, the one that he knocked in. Otherwise, this would be a tie game again. 1-1 or 0-1. I'm sorry, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Going well. If Blaze is able to get the out here, he'll have the advantage of facing the bottom of the order on the bottom of the 7th. But you got to get the out here though. First, he's ahead 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's going to go into the trees probably. I don't even know. What a game this has been, my friends. One of the best games of the season, I think. One of the best games I think I've done here for any sport. Football, baseball, basketball. This has been a fun one. It's been fun with me and Bobby.
Cricket?
No cricket. Oh, my gosh. And he missed 1 and 2. Man, Bobby's got his hands out again, wondering where that pitch was. Yeah, maybe me too. But it looked like maybe it was like a little outside. That's a good 0-2 pitcher. You don't want to throw in right down the middle on 0-2. Grounded to second. Nice play by the second baseman or the first baseman. Go to the bag. Did he get him? He got him. What a play. By Adam Lopez down at first base, not have a lot of experience, made the play, side retired. Rutherford gets a run in, but it is 8-7 going to the top of the 7th. All right, I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, leading off, number 0, Almonte. As waiting for Jack to get back from his quick break. Here's the first pitch. Called strike, 0-1. And I'll pass the mic off back to my partner, Jack Rizzo.
Oh, thank you for that intro, Bobby. How many outs?
1 pitch.
Oh, one pitch. Okay. High fly ball deep to left center field. That is hit deep. The outfielders converge and the center fielder makes the catch. 1 out. Hit well by Almonte. Good job by the outfielders on the communication there. And the center fielder makes the catch. 1 out. So 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, or top of the 7th, excuse me. And that will bring up the second baseman, Ray Lahara. Yep, ball 1. Lahar looking for his first hit in this game. Drops a, looking for the bunt, takes a strike instead. Huh? No. Yep. Bobby with some nice off-air commentary here where these pitches are. It's a cold one. It's getting pretty cold here, but we're battling through. Ray Lahara. Strike 2. So now 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs.
Only 1 batter for top of the order.
Yep. So, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the number 9 hitter, Yandel. So both teams have their bottom of the lineups due up in the 7th inning. Diaz drops on a bunt. That is that foul or fair? Foul, foul. Oh, a collision there. That's dangerous. You do not want that. You don't want that happening. So strike 1. You would love to get back to the top of the lineup here if you're the Gales. So you'd love for Diaz to reach base here with Kyle Watson on deck and then Blaze Conti. It's funny, Kyle's on deck. He's got like his catching gear on a little bit, but I've never seen that before. Gales lead 8-7. Blaze Conti will be back for the 7th. Unless the Gales score more than 3 runs here, he'll have a save opportunity. So the softball game is over. I'm going to get the update on that in just a second once this inning comes to an end. Rutherford again, they led 6-0, but the Gales with a huge comeback. Bunt down, gets down pretty good. Pitcher gets off the mound. Makes throw side retired. 1-2-3 inning. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Save opportunity for Blaze Conti coming up. Okay, I'm just going to go. They're good though, Rutherford. They have a good team. Are we on? All right, Blaze Conti on, trying to lock down the save here and get the Gales to 9-1 on the season. Oh my goodness. Oh, JV won again, 10-0. Well, safe to say that Coach D'Alessandro is doing something right with that program. You gotta think Coach Nigel's gonna be thrilled with that. So Blaze Conti on to try to get the save. The only defensive change, Bradley Higgins at third base, but he went there once Blaze came into pitch. Bottom of the lineup here for Rutherford. The Gales trying to close this one out. We're gonna get a little. See, they're gonna. Oh, I like this. They're gonna do a discussion before the inning even starts. I like this. Give some confidence. This has been quite the game for the Gales. They need to get 3 more outs though and try to lock this game down. The Gales have like a little student section here. You can see them standing up in the corner of the bleachers on the third base side. It's been a fun game here. I mean, we haven't really been in much of the action because we've been all the way out here in the outfield. But Blaze Conti on, trying to get 3 more outs for the Gales. Bottom of the lineup for Rutherford. First pitch fouled off. Strike 1. The first pitch is always big in these at bats. Again, as potentially we could be back tomorrow. Again, there's still no umpires for that game, and they don't have much time to get them. So hopefully there is a game. If there isn't, though, then we'll be back Saturday, where there definitely will be a game against Cranford. That's pretty far. Cranford's pretty like 45 minutes from here. So interesting that we play them. But hey, why not? They're one of the best teams here in the state of New Jersey, regardless of conference. And we played well against them last year. Strike 2. I think Blaze actually pitched against Cranford, and he pitched really well. I think he only gave up 1 hit in that game, but we lost.
That was a close game last
Yeah. Yep.
That was a warm day, unlike today.
Yeah. So sorry, Bobby. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One away here in the 7th. I would love to do an interview today, Bobby, but we're too far. It's okay. But it would be a great day to do one. So, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Big first out for Blaze Conti. He's got 2 more to get here. Trying to lock down the save. The Gales have had saves in each of the last 2 games. Both of them came from Brad Higgins, but today it's Blaze Conti who, yeah, we know how good he is. Finally broke up high, ball 1. Again, the Gales will have a very quiet week next week. Only a Tuesday game on the road against Pompton Lakes. Other than that, pretty quiet. Strike 1. Man, this guy throws so hard. You can't. Blaze just throws these pitches right by you. You can see why scouts and everyone are so hyped about him. Strike 2, right down the middle. Yep. They're gonna move in. 2-2. Two. Oh, just fouled off. They'll do it again. No, it's not cold, Eli. It's beautiful out here. We're having a wonderful time out here at the ballpark.
We're going to take a dive into the river after the game.
No, that we will not be doing. 2-2. And it missed. Bobby lets out a big yeah, 3 full count. I remember Bobby used to do it. Bobby did it last. You did it last year a few times too. I remember. 3-2 from Blaze Conti. Oh yeah, sit down. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Rutherford down to their final out here in this game. Blaze Conti with back-to-back strikeouts to begin the inning. He's got 1 more out to get for what would be a improbable Gales comeback win. First pitch. Strike, never mind. Ball 1.
Was that strike ball call?
It was a stroll.
Stroll?
Yes. Strike one. There's a strike. Strike one. Blaze Conti trying to close this one out. Inside, 2-1. Yep. Everyone, thank you everyone for joining. Fouled off. Rutherford is down to their final strike. Infield will come in. Rutherford is down to their final strike here in this game. Two and two. And a miss. Full count. Again, the top of the order would be up if the 9-hitter was able to get on base. Ground ball to short. Maldonado booted it, and the game continues. Oh. Albert Maldonado could not make the play, so the inning continues. Should be an infield hit, I would assume, and the game will continue. And now back to the top of the order goes Rutherford. So Blaze got the first 2 outs, but the hitter reaches, and now the winning run is coming to the plate. Yeah.
Don't dive for the ball.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, definitely do not do. Again, no doubles here. But back to the top of the order. These games are never easy, Bobby. But one more out to get. Still 1 out to get. All right, well, it'll be interesting to see what the base runner does here. You've got Kyle Watson with the arm. I mean, you could if he threw out the runner, the game would be over. But it's 2 outs though. 2 outs. Top of the order though for Rutherford. Tying run is on base. Winning run at the plate. 2 outs. Ball 1. Oof. All right, little shaky here. Little shaky here. This has been quite a game, though, between these two teams. 2-0. All right, getting a little iffy here. Rutherford not going away. They're really battling here. 2-0. Popped up to first. GAELS win! Blaze Conti gets the final 3 outs, and the GAELS with an improbable comeback to beat Rutherford 8-6. They were down 6-0 in the 4th inning. They scored 8 runs in the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings, and the GAELS with a remarkable win here in Rutherford to get to 9-1 on the season. What a game. What a game between these two teams. That was phenomenal. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Alongside Bobby Blackjack here at camera, Jack Rizzo signing off. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We will see you tomorrow against Glen Rock. If there is no game tomorrow, then Saturday against Cranford. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. You've been watching High School Baseball on Surge Sports presented by Higher Level Healing. Oof. I wish Eli could have been here.